G'day gang, Danny, how you going? Back in the World of Warcraft Shadowlands, on the human paladin Artraxius. Okay, so we handed in the quest related to the Sanctum of Domination. Let's go talk to the Primus.
Speak, mortal.
Let's get that big flowy beard there. All in frame. I fear our efforts to stop Zaval have been thwarted, mortal. A doorway has been opened to a forbidden realm, and the Banished One has reclaimed a power taken from him long ago. I sense your allies returning from the Sanctum of Domination. I must know every detail of what transpired.
We fight to save the Shadowlands. Your allies approach, mortal.
We tried to stop her, to stop them both. We failed.
The jailer is gone, and he's taken Anduin with him.
Then the day I long dreaded has finally come to pass.
I thought I knew what Sylvanas was capable of. I believed we could stop her and rescue Anduin, but the jailer had the upper hand all along. Jaina appears sad but resolute. We still have hope. Before Anduin followed the jailer through the gateway, he dropped something. I don't think this was part of the jailer's plan. It must be a sign that Anduin's soul is still his own. Jaina opens her hand to show you a golden compass. This was very personal to Anduin. I feel his presence upon it. We need to know why he left it for us.
Be careful who you trust.
Jaina, what was it that Anduin left behind?
A compass. It was a gift to his father. Varian had it with him just before we fought the Legion on the Broken Shore. I don't believe Anduin dropped it by accident. He must have wanted us to find it.
As a sign that he hasn't been fully dominated by the jailer's power?
I believe it's more than that. I sense an enchantment upon the compass. Perhaps Anduin used the light to leave us a message. Bolvar, will you help us examine the compass?
Of course, Jaina. The compass is imbued with a memory.
I sense it too. Very clever, Anduin. What did you want us to see?
Learn about Anduin's compass?
The battle is almost upon us. I will deal with the invading forces atop Torghast. When we reach Oribus, you will defend Zoval while he completes the ritual.
You mean he will compel me to defend him? Each time he dominates my will, I feel myself slipping further away. Is this what you felt when Arthas raised you, Sylvanas? Hollow, empty. Everything you once were, consumed by darkness.
Yes, young lion. But in the end, the sacrifices we've made will have been worth it. Once the cycle of life and death has been broken and remade, we will...
By that time, I'll have been lost. And so will you. I only hope my friends will remember me as I was, not what you made me to be.
No, Anduin. We won't lose you. I swear it. The time for dreaming is over.
Tears fall from Jaina's eyes. We cannot lose him, Artraxius, no matter what it takes.
I know what must be done.
Bolvar?
There is much to be done.
Our efforts were focused on preventing the jailer from shattering the barrier around the moor and invading the rest of the Shadowlands. Instead, he expanded the moor itself to envelop Oribos and claim the Arbiter's sigil. I do not fully understand what we witnessed atop Torghast, but the Primus certainly does. It is time to enact his contingency plan. The Covenants will arrive with their sigils shortly. Inform the Primus that we are ready to begin.
The balance must be restored.
Speak with the Primus? Hey, Longbeard.
Fate has drawn you here.
Alright, signal the Primus to begin.
You must not falter. Zoval may have won the battle, but he will not win the war. We stand united in purpose, and together we shall claim victory. Covenants of the Shadowlands, step forward.
The Winter Queen sends to you the steadfastness of Ardenweald.
My Primus, we offer you the might of Maldraxxus.
Revendreth humbly offers our unity and purpose.
Was it all for naught? To our cause, I present the devotion of Bastion.
Our enemy is relentless. Together we will claim victory. 4 covenants united. Our hope stands renewed. Ah, the Maw Walker.
Excellent, mortal. You have done your part. Now my work begins.
Do not forsake your duty.
Primus, what we witnessed in the Arbiter's chamber, it was beyond mortal understanding.
Once, Zoval stood among us as the Arbiter. Yet, he defied the will of the First Ones, and sought to unmake the balance of the cosmos. For his crimes, we stripped our brother of his power, and bound him to the Maw. It was I who scribed the runes of domination upon his flesh. We used Zoval's anima to construct a new Arbiter, one that would be dispassionate and just. I should have realized that he would never stop fighting to reclaim his power and see his schemes through to their bitter end.
What will his next move be?
Zoval pursues the secrets locked within the sepulchre. Should he find the knowledge he seeks, all that you know will be undone. 4 sigils represent the renewed hope of the Covenants. I will use them to forge a key, though I must find something to replace the Arbiter's sigil. Keep pressing the attack against the Jailer's forces. When the key is ready, I will call for you. Death comes for the soul of your world, mortal. But together, we may yet save it.
Well, off he goes. Hopefully he gets that key made in time.
There is much to be done. There is so much to
Greetings, my friend.
Friend? The elusive Anari has no friends.
I have been woefully misrepresented. I can be a good friend, a useful friend to those in need. And everyone is in need of something.
You more than most from what I hear. In fact, I imagine this conversation is merely a pretext for you to inquire what I know of Zereth Mortis.
Do you not long to see the realm of the First Ones for yourself?
One day, perhaps, if the purpose wills it.
Were you not assigned to Corthia for your intellect, your curiosity? Perhaps your purpose, my friend, is not to hoard knowledge, but to share it with those who would put it to use.
I admit there are so many theories to explore, so many discoveries to be made. No, I will not think of it. Be gone, broker. I need nothing from you.
Not today, perhaps, but one day you will. And when that time comes, I look forward to doing business.
Right, well. Oh, actually, hang on, let's talk to Uther.
There is much for me to consider.
Uther reaches toward the wound beneath his chestplate. When Arthur struck me down, Frostmourne shattered my soul. I think we already read this. Let's stay a while and listen.
Thank you for showing me mercy. By the light! Jaina Proudmoore, is that you?
Uther? Uther! Kyrian! Of course, it suits you.
I barely recognized you, my lady. The last time we spoke was at...
Stratholme. After the calling.
I remember. You still think of him too, don't you? Even after all these years.
I've tried to put the past behind me. Now, with what's been done to Anduin, all those painful memories have flooded back again.
Memories are like mirrors. They show us parts of ourselves. Sometimes parts we'd like to forget. But you can choose what lessons to carry forward and what to leave behind.
I loved him, you know.
As did I. Take that love with you, Jaina. Let it lend you strength in dark times.
Thank you, Uther. Can you stay a while and talk? There's so much I'd like to share.
All right. Where did Thrall go? I saw him walk off over here somewhere. Where'd you go, Thrall? Go have a little wander around down here. Oh, there we go.
From come, together,
You
we
have told me
are
many
strong.
stories of your life, Goel. It seems some of the memories trouble you.
Yes, I spoke of Garrosh, son of Gromarsh Hillscream. I'd hoped to spare him from the darkness his father knew. But instead, I fear I'm to blame for the ruin he unleashed.
Fate sets a course before each of us. How are you to blame for the destiny he wrought?
I took him from Nagrand. I made him war chief. But when he needed me most, I left him to falter. And in the end, it was my hand that struck him down.
Your father used to say that a wolf decides whether to come when called, or to turn on its master. There is no fault, only nature taking its course. Garrosh shows his path, my son.
But I set him upon it.
You offered him a choice. You did not choose for him. Mourn if you must, but his decisions are not your burden to bear. His path ended. Yours moves onward.
Onward. Yes. There is much to be done. Thank you, Mother.
We are driven by a single purpose: retribution.
So, Tyrion Fordring took up the Ashbringer in my absence. I can think of few more worthy.
Indeed. He met the Lich King in battle and shattered Frostmourne itself.
And yet you sought to raise him into undeath. Why deny him the rest he had earned?
I once told Tyrion that only a silver hand can wield an ebon blade. We needed a fourth horseman, one to lead the others. He seemed the right choice.
It appears fate chose differently. This is not the legacy I meant to leave you, Darien.
You taught me to defend that which I hold dear. I'm proud to carry on such a legacy.
And I am proud of you, my son.
It's nice getting all these little nuggets of information around here. Why is there a misplaced Venthir tome here? A book appears to have been recently knocked off the table from the nearby Venthir camera. The Venthir would likely appreciate you returning it to him before one of the grommets uses it as a nesting material.
Did you truly believe you were my only means of escape, mortal? I offered you an opportunity, one that you blithely refused. You will pay the price for crossing me. But first, there are more important matters that demand my attention. So enjoy this brief reprieve. It is the last you will ever know.
Great. Well, it appears you and Mal'Ganis are not done with one another. When you finally confront the jailer, you are certain that Dreadlord will be there as well. Alright, so we got all those. Is the Venthir, or was that my Venthir interaction? I didn't see where she went. The stone right? She may have just gone back. Or perhaps that was it. Okay. So I guess it's going back to Oribos. And then we'll see if we get contacted. I guess. Yep, alright, let's go back.
Walker. The time has come to resume our pursuit of the jailer. I await you in Oribos.
Well, that was quick. Call of the Primus. Though we fought to stop the jailer in the Sanctum of Domination, we failed. We enveloped Oribos in the maw, struck down the Arbiter, and he did that, we didn't do that, hang on a second. He enveloped Oribos in the maw, struck down the Arbiter, and opened the way to Zereth Mortis. The time has come to follow him. Within the Arbiter's chamber, we will forge our own path. Hurry, Walker. The fate of the Shadowlands and all the realms beyond is at stake. Speak with Tau Inara to travel to the Arbiter's chamber. Bolvar's here.
What might your purpose be?
The Primus awaits us in the Arbiter's chamber. I am ready to go.
I will consider your words.
The hour of battle is upon us.
There is but one final sigil needed to pursue Zaval.
With the Mawwalker's aid, the covenants have been renewed. Yet one sigil is still required to pursue Zoval. The Arbiters.
Though her presence is lost to darkness, her voice still sings within us.
Blessed be her voice. Together, we shall manifest the final sigil.
This is our purpose.
The way is open.
The path to Zereth Mortis is open. We must part ways here. The Eternal Ones are forbidden from returning to the place of our creation. Zoval has defied the most sacred laws of the progenitors. You must undertake this journey alone. Go, find a foothold in Zereth Mortis, so that we can send the Covenant forces through. Then we will pursue the jailer and end his madness.
Through that gateway lies Zereth Mortis, the realm of the First Ones, and the very heart of the Shadowlands. It is a sacred place forbidden to outsiders, even the Pantheon of Death. But we cannot allow the jailer to breach the sepulchre. The journey may be perilous, but I know you will face whatever danger comes. When you arrive, send word and our Covenant forces will follow. Good luck, Mawwalker. The gateway is open. Take the anima worm and ride through it.
All right, let's go, Mr. Worm.
Wait.
Pelagos, what are you doing?
Primus, I asked to join the Mawwalker on this journey into the unknown.
The Archon would be proud. Go with my blessing.
All your preparation for nothing.
Nathrazim!
Arise, Marsworn! Destroy them all!
Ride the worm into battle. Hurry!
Defeat the Mawsworn invaders?
Mawwalker, I will lend you my power to destroy these invaders.
Necrotic Barrage. Blast of Decay. Just throw the green stuff at him. %, 78%.
Incoming! The jailer will have his prize.
Oh, I got chained here. Took a lot of damage there. Looks like I can still heal myself somehow. Hold on tight. Pull the reins. Kick. Come on, dragon thing. We need to go over there. This way. This way.